Welcome to Symbols. Watch Howmet Aerospace. Today's symbol, HWM, Howmet Aerospace Inc. This isn't some trendy startup. HWM is a legacy reborn. Once a division of Arconic, it broke free and focused all firepower on what matters: aerospace components, jet engine parts, titanium fasteners, and forged aluminum wheels. If Boeing or Airbus are putting a plane in the sky, chances are Howmet made something that holds it together at 30,000 feet. Military, commercial, even space, Howmet's parts are mission critical and margin rich. Why this stock keeps going higher? Simple, demand is relentless. Boeing and Airbus are in production ramp mode, rebuilding the global fleet after COVID grounded travel. Airlines are ordering jets, jet makers are ordering parts, and Howmet's filling those orders with high-tech components nobody else can mass produce at scale. The long-term story: this isn't a boom-bust industrial, it's a deleveraged, post-spin-off powerhouse. High return on capital, long-term contracts, and exposure to everything that's growing: aerospace, defense, even EV lightweighting. This stock didn't just survive, it transformed into a compounder. Why it bounces back every time? Because dips are headlines, but Howmet's fundamentals are locked in by contracts, capacity, and scarcity. You can't replace what they make, and the street knows it. Every pullback has been a buy-the-dip moment for funds who've done their homework. Why institutions hold it? It's simple: high ROIC, locked-in revenue, upside surprises. This is the kind of stock that sits deep in portfolios, quiet, reliable, and climbing. Not noisy, not trendy, just consistent value in a world addicted to chaos.
Who's running the ship, and what that tells us. Before we get to the chart, let's ask a question that most traders skip. Who's really steering this thing? And are they just paid to show up, or are they positioned to deliver? Let's talk about the team behind HWM. What you're looking at is executive pay over 5 years, and this isn't fluff. This tells a story. John C. Plant, Executive Chairman and CEO. Look at the swings: $39 million during crisis stabilization, lean years in 2021-22, and now $22 million in 2024. You don't pay that unless real value is being delivered. He didn't just cut costs, he repositioned the company, and now he's back in the captain's chair at full pay throttle. Jacob, Marchuk, Chanatry, Lin, all seeing consistent comp growth. This isn't inflated base pay, it's performance-linked stock, options, retention bonuses. The kind of comp structure that says, we're here to build something, not flip it. And here's the key: not one of these execs bailed during the hard reset. They rode through the spinout. They stayed through the quiet years. Now they're being rewarded on the other side of the war. You want to talk alignment? This is what it looks like. Management didn't exit, they reinvested. Compensation tracked performance, not prestige. And now the system is paying them, because the market finally sees it too. Bottom line? This isn't a hype cycle with flashy faces on CNBC. This is a seasoned, serious team that's delivered margin, results, and direction. And when we hit the chart next, you're going to see exactly why that matters. Because what they've built, the tape confirms it.
When the story and the chart say the same thing. This is one of those rare setups. You don't need a finance degree to see it, just eyes and a bit of logic. When the story matches the chart and the chart matches the logic, you stop guessing and you start listening. And right now, HWM is speaking loud and clear. Let's talk demand, real-world demand. During the pandemic, airlines parked planes, hundreds, maybe thousands. Those jets got old, outdated, or straight up retired. Now the skies are full again, and airlines need new planes fast. But here's the catch: you can't just go buy a jet off the shelf like a new car. Boeing and Airbus are buried in back orders. We're talking thousands of aircraft on the books, and it's not slowing down. Asian airlines, Middle East carriers, even U.S. fleets are placing record-breaking orders to modernize their systems. This is a global fleet reset, and it's not some flash-in-the-pan moment. It's a multi-year rebuild cycle. And who's making the parts that make the planes possible? Howmet Aerospace, fasteners, forgings, engine components, aluminum wheels, not optional, not decorative. We're talking the spine and bones of the aircraft. That means one thing: no jet takes off without someone writing a check to HWM. Post-pandemic, they trimmed the fat, debt down, margins up, and that chart hasn't broken trend once. No noise, no drama, just steady, institutional buying pressure, and hardly a peep from retail. This is how opportunity hides, in plain sight. While everyone's watching headline stocks, HWM is locking in contracts, riding global tailwinds, and printing real momentum. This isn't hype, it's strategy, demand, scarcity, and execution, all moving in one direction.
The chart speaks. Precision in motion. This is where we zoom in and let the chart finish the story we've been building. And right now, Howmet Aerospace, HWM, is in the kind of shape that traders dream about, but investors fear missing. First box, 2020 COVID collapse. That orange box is the pandemic flush, a full-blown breakdown to the $5 zone, followed by a textbook institutional rebuild. This wasn't a V-bounce. This was a disciplined repair job, with each leg higher built on earnings and execution. From $5 to $185, that's not hype. That's industrial resurrection. Second box, the current year setup. Now look at the top right, the current purple box. This year's price action has been clean, fast, and tight as a coiled spring, from $74 to $185 in 6 months. That's a hell of a run. You're right to say, I'm not loading in heavy here, I'm tagging it, keeping it close. Because right now, this stock is extended, not exhausted. Momentum is high. MACD just broke out. Money stream is vertical, but the price is well above its 60-day and 200-day, and cool downs follow extensions. Smart move, scale, watch, react. The right thing to do, small position early, not to chase, but to stay connected. Let something else go, make portfolio room for leadership. Stay patient for the next base, pullback, or sideways drift. Because when this one reloads, it's likely to go again, and if you're not watching, you'll miss it. Final note, this isn't a blow-off top. This is strength that may pause, pull back, or reset, not collapse. And when the reset comes, it'll be the moment to strike, not guess. This chart isn't done. It's just taking a breath.
Conviction, the way to get int. HWM. We've looked at the company, we've looked at the story, we've looked at the team, and we've seen the chart, loud and clear. Now let's wrap this up. The thesis. Howmet isn't chasing momentum, it's building the runway. Every plane ordered, every defense contract signed, every fleet upgraded. HWM is in the middle of it, not just participating, but critical to execution. We're not looking at a recovery stock. We're looking at a strategic manufacturer with pricing power, global tailwinds, and institutional ownership to match. The metrics. Multi-year uptrend with no breaks in structure. Money stream acceleration at breakout levels. MACE-D at full extension, signaling heat, not exhaustion. Earnings growing step by step, 0.27 to 0.86 projected. Volume confirming the move, 23.8 million shares traded into strength. The move. At this level, you scale in or you stay sharp. We don't chase green candles. But we don't ignore high ground either. This one's earned its place on the screen. It's earned its spot on the shortlist. And now it's earned a tag inside the portfolio. What's next? We wait for the next move. Could be a sideways drift. Could be a clean pullback. Either way, we're watching with purpose, not emotion. Because when strength looks this organized, it usually keeps going. Final note. A quick reality check before we sign off. If this breakdown helped clarify your view, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell. We don't chase noise, we track what matters. All charts and numbers you just saw come from public sources, processed in-house, filtered through our lens. I trade my own account, and I share what I see so you can sharpen your own edge. For the full deep dive, check out the main episode at notesideasandthoughts.wordpress.com. This is Journey into the Market, and today I've introduced you to HWM, Howmet Aerospace Inc. Not a trend, not a rumor, but backbone, quietly transforming the future of flight and leaving the rest of the market to catch up.